There are several reports that you can print on your other business transactions. Click Other Business, choose Print Reports, and let's look at the reports that are available. If you choose Total Receipts, you'll have the option of entering a date range for the receipts that you wish to total. I'm going to add nothing to the selection criteria so that it will display all receipts in my database. When I click the Print button, the report will be displayed, which shows the only receipt transaction that's in my database. It shows the date, it shows the vendor, the description, the tax, and the receipt amount. If I'm interested in printing my total disbursements, I can do so by clicking Other Business, Print Reports, Total Disbursements. Again, I have the ability to set a date range. When I click Print, it will display any disbursements that are in my database. You'll notice again the date, the vendor, the description, your payment method, tax, and the disbursement amount. If you're interested in viewing your deductible expenses, you can do so by clicking Other Business, Print Reports, Deductibles. Enter the date range of the deductibles you wish to look at, and then click Print. Any items that are flagged as deductible expenses will be totaled and displayed in this form. If you're interested in printing reports for a specific item, you can click Other Business, Print Reports, Specific Item Listing, and in this case you have two different types of selection criteria. The first is the standard date range, and the second you can choose to print records where vendor or where description is similar to some pattern. So in this case, let's print records where the vendor is like our. You'll note that it says use wildcards, for example, gems with an asterisk. If I type our with an asterisk, then it will show me everything that begins with OUR. When I click Print, you'll see that the one transaction for our place is found. You can also print a report on your vehicle mileage. To do so, click Other Business, Print Reports, Mileage. Enter a date range for the transactions that you would like to include in the report, and then click the Print button. You'll then see a mileage listing that met your selection criteria. In this case, it shows that on November the 16th, I traveled to a trade show. In my Infinity, my beginning and ending odometer readings are displayed, and then the total miles. I will then get a total mileage at the bottom. It can be very important for you to have an overall understanding of the health of your business. AMSWin provides several reports that give you that view. For example, if you click the Reports menu and then choose Summary Report, you have the option to look at your entire business volume or your entire business cash flow. If you select the Business Volume option, you'll be presented with an opportunity to add a date range. For this instance, I want to print a business volume summary for all records in my program. Click Print, and the report will be displayed. When your business volume summary report is displayed, you'll see total volume for dealer sales, for dealer purchases, and for your warehouse orders. That is, accumulated commissions, dealer costs, and retails. It also displays your net volume business. It then displays customer sales by status code. You'll notice in this example that it has accumulated all of my labor, parts, and product on a single line, and I had no customer sales in status F, status C, or status R. If you recall, status F is friends and family, status C is commercial, and status R is retail on the shelf. Then below you see customer sales totals, which is the accumulated amounts for both labor and parts and an amount for product. Next, let's print the summary report again, but this time with the cash flow option. Click the Reports menu, choose Summary Report, and then Cash Flow. Again, you'll have the opportunity to add a date range. In this case, I'll leave it blank to print all records in my database, and then I'll click the Print button. When the Cash Flow Summary Report is displayed, you'll see lots of activity. The top section, Purchases, will display your total purchases from dealers and your total purchases from warehouse. The detail that will be displayed are the subtotal, the special tax, shipping, your sales tax, any discounts that were given, any surcharges that were levied, and then a total. On the next line, you see that it breaks out your sales tax charged into sales tax from the state, county, and local. Your total warehouse and dealer purchases are also combined to give you a summary of all purchases. In the second section, you'll find your sales. First, you'll see gross receipts from dealer sales, and then you'll see gross receipts from retail sales. Again, your total sales are accumulated into a summary. Next, you'll see tax-exempt sales. It displays gross receipts from tax-exempt dealer sales and then gross receipts from tax-exempt retail sales. All exempt sales are summarized below. And then finally, you have information on any items that were withdrawn from your inventory for loss, for returns, for advertising, and for personal use.